Hey guys, so Harris County has a bad habit of putting innocent people in jail. And more, that bad habit is being exposed. And that just leads them to do damage control. But I wanted to share something with you here. And this is something that is happening right now. This guy right here in the orange jumpsuit, his name is Lydell Grant. I'm going to read you his story. A new DNA test of a victim's fingernail from a 2010 murder has freed one man from prison after 7 years and led Houston authorities to arrest another suspect in Georgia who has now confessed to the killing. Lydell Grant, 42, who was serving a life sentence, was freed on bond last month after the new evidence surfaced. New evidence. Houston District Attorney Kim Ogg said Friday that Grant was found innocent of killing 28-year-old Aaron Shearhorn outside a Houston club. The new test, using more advanced DNA technology, not only cleared Grant, but resulted in a hit on the FBI's combined DNA index system that pointed to 41-year-old Jermarkio Carter. Carter was arrested Thursday in Georgia and confessed to the killing. So says Ms. Ogg. The highest responsibility of a prosecutor is to see that justice is done, and ensuring that we have the correct individual charged is a baseline responsibility, Kim Ogg said. The district attorney said Houston police had determined that Carter was also in the vicinity of the club where Shearhorn had sought help after being stabbed. Police said Shearhorn was turned away from the club. Grant was convicted in 2012 after 6 eyewitnesses testified they saw him stab Shearhorn outside Blur Bar, according to the Houston Chronicle. We are relieved that Lydell's wrongful conviction has had this important breakthrough. We look forward to his full exoneration at the Texas Court of Criminal Appeals. He's the This is Mike Ware, the executive director of the Innocence Project of Texas. He's also one of Grant's attorneys. Houston Police Chief Art Acevedo said the new murder charge against Carter will help bring closure to the families of Mr. Grant and Mr. Shearhorn. On behalf of the Houston Police Department, I want to extend an apology to Mr. Grant and his family as they have waited for justice all these years. Here's what I had to say to Kim Ogg. Oh, my bad. Let's try that again. Over on Twitter. Got a spider web on the camera. The highest responsibility a prosecutor is to see that justice is done, and ensuring that we have the correct individual charged is a baseline responsibility, Kim Ogg said. My reply was, why was an innocent man convicted to start with? It's great you get him out now, but what about all those years he was locked up? This man's life is ruined. How will you make that right? Prosecute the prosecutors and crooked cops that framed him. That's justice. You know, we have prosecutors hiding evidence. I'm dealing with that myself in my current case. Concealing evidence, withholding evidence. You know, they want to hide this stuff that will save the accused, because it ruins their narrative, it ruins their case, keeps them from getting a conviction. Well, I think that if police officers and prosecutors participate to get a false conviction and hide evidence to get a false conviction, when it comes to light, whatever time that man did, whatever time their victim did, they should all have to equally put into the system and serve. Until we start prosecuting prosecutors who conceal evidence of innocence, it's going to continue to be business as usual for these people. And the same thing goes for the crooked cops. If they hide and conceal evidence that would clear an innocent man, they should have to be doing the same amount of time that he did. They should be prosecuted. They should be jailed. They should have to endure having their lives ruined just like these innocent victims did. That is my opinion. And guys, thank you again and be safe.